The Samsung S26 is here, and these are without question the best Samsung cases we've ever made.
Your next Samsung needs a mouse case, completely fine.
And as we do always with these run-through videos, we're going to give away a brand new Samsung S26, but it will be based on a question we asked that you have to answer in the comments. So keep watching as that question will appear at some point in the video. But first, let me give you a flavor of what we're launching for the Samsung S26. So of course, we'll have Limitless, which is our most protective range of cases, our original case. And this will come in aramid fiber, black leather, walnut, speckled fabric, navy, sage, and stone. We will also, of course, be bringing clarity to the S26, both with magnetic accessibility, making it both MagSafe compatible and Qi2 compatible, or just completely clear if you prefer the look of that. We're also bringing our stone frame to both of those clarity variants, which means if you prefer this look to our usual black frame, then this could be a great option for you. And really excitingly, for the first time ever, we're going to be bringing Mous collabs to Samsung, which means that you can get all the benefits of Mous clarity, the protection, anti-yellowing, scratch resistance, but with a variety of all sorts of different designs on that case. And whilst we're launching it for S26, we'll also be launching some of the collabs for S25 too. That's great news for you Samsung lovers. The final case range will be bringing out super thin aramid fiber. This is the thinnest phone case we've ever made. It is with 2 really thin sheets of aramid fiber and magnetic compatibility, making it just 1.2 millimeters thin on the back and 0.6 millimeters thin on the side. So if protection isn't your biggest priority and you just want something that is made for the natural form of your phone, super thin aramid fiber may well be the case for you. So now I've gone through the overview of the different case ranges. Let's get into the specifics about some of the design changes we've made and what makes them so great this year. Let's start with Limitless, our flagship range of phone cases. We have a world-class team of in-house engineers working tirelessly, trying to make these cases better every single year. And I want to do their work justice by explaining some of that. So Limitless is going to come in 7 different variations for the Ultra: sage, marine, stone, black leather, walnut, aramid fiber, and speckled fabric. And then the standard and plus variants: stone, black leather, walnut, and aramid fiber. Limitless is made to have the perfect compromise between functionality, so it has built-in magnets for complete magnetic accessibility, both Qi2 compliant and MagSafe compliant. We try and make it complement the natural form of your phone and as thin as possible whilst retaining serious protection. And then of course the final bit being protection. You've seen the stunts, you know what we're known for, and this is the most protective case we do. So let's get into all of the features of the case. As you may have noticed, the camera bump design is different this year. We've hugged it closer to the S26 camera bump, and you can see that with the case on the phone here, and you can also see it compared to our Samsung S25 design there. And we've done that to add extra security and ensure that we're only covering the camera bump where is required to give that extra layer of protection. We've also increased the raised edges on the camera bump, which you can see here, but it only exists on half the camera bump because that's all that's necessary to protect the phone, giving the phone a much flatter, sleeker profile everywhere else. And that means that even when the phone hits the ground in this way, the camera lens won't make contact with the ground. Really nice ergonomic grip ribs on the side, work incredibly well for keeping grip in your hand. Almost just glides the phone into your hand into that perfect position because of the way they're designed. We've changed the way the buttons exist this year to make them far thinner and to have the TPU around the outside more rigid and thicker. The reason for this is that we have had some customers seeing issues with warping at the side. We have lifetime guarantee on our cases, so don't worry about that, but we still want to improve it. So these thinner buttons and enhanced TPU around them mean that this case is far less likely to warp, and it also keeps it more rigid, making it more protective. We have the corner bumps on the side to add that extra layer of protection, whilst allowing these cases to be 25% thinner than our previous iteration of Limitless. And then coming into the case, we have the AiroShock lining at the top and the bottom. It absorbs the impact when your phone hits the ground, which would otherwise transfer into your device. And it's a massive part of what makes this case so protective. We have lanyard holes on the side, so you can attach a mouse wrist strap or sling. We've redesigned the magnet array in this cases, and what we've tried to do here is just perfect it for what Samsung do for their phones, ensuring you won't have any issues with other parts of functionality of your Samsung, and also ensure really strong magnetic hold, both MagSafe compatible as well as Qi2 compatible. We have this heat stamped microfiber lining to protect glass backs. It's a soft impact absorbing material, meaning that you're far less likely to scratch or break glass backs if there's dust or debris. Not only have we changed the button design and ensured that this part of the case is far more rigid, we've kept the clicky buttons, so when you've got that on the device, it just feels so nice. For anyone that has used clicky buttons versus other forms, it's a small detail, but it's just so good. And then the final thing I want to talk about within this case, which is how rigid they need to be. One of the biggest causes of a phone breaking is the phone popping out of the case and the case not being rigid enough to really absorb that impact and stop torsion and twisting. So for Limitless, we make it as rigid as possible. So that is incredibly unlikely to happen. You know, if you have a mouse case, it's quite hard to pop our cases in and out, but there's good reason for that because it's a massive part of what makes this case so protective. And in this case, whilst it's similar to the S25, we have made some improvements to how rigid this is. And the easiest way to show this is by showing the PC construction when you strip the case back. Added to the overmolding of TPU is really what makes this case so rigid. And if you see these holes in the side of the PC construction, we have designed it so that the TPU flows in and out of these holes, creating an interlocking bond that ensures your case stays extremely rigid as well as firmly together. One of the biggest issues with cases on the market is side splitting, where basically the back will split from the sides. But the way that we've designed this, and we spent years trying to perfect it, means that our cases will never do that. The thing that I would most want to get across with Limitless, but this applies for all our cases, is just the amount of work that goes into this. Even trying to make these small optimization and tweaks every year is something that our team dedicate themselves to, and it's the reason we're able to make such high performing products. These cases are made with over 38 individual parts. They're made with real materials like the black leather, like the walnut, like the aramid fiber. There is so much debate, consideration, refinement, and testing that goes into these cases, and that's just a massive reason why they are able to perform in the way that the content team then go and use them, and you'll see them in the ads. So just to demonstrate the magnetic accessibility, this is our active cooling car mount, one of our latest and most advanced magnetic accessories. And what it means is that with any mouse case that you buy for your Samsung, you can really easily attach these magnetic accessories to the case if you want a car mount or you want a wireless charger. This is our wireless charging stand. Just pop that on and it works seamlessly. Next up is clarity, for those of you that want a clear case but also something seriously protected. So we understand that different people want different things from their cases. For those of you that want to see the natural beauty of your phone through the case. However, we don't want to compromise on mouse level design, protection, functionality, and that's why the principles of this case are designed very similarly to Limitless. For the Samsung S26, we have 4 variants for the Ultra, stone frame, and also the black frame, which you would have seen previously, and both come with magnetic functionality as well as just completely clear on the back. Whereas for the standard, we just have the black frame, but both with magnetic functionality and also without magnetic functionality. This case follows very similar principles to Limitless. So it has the AiroShock lining, which absorbs impact if your phone ever hits the ground, meaning that that doesn't transfer into the device and makes this case extremely protective. It's also built with a really rigid construction like Limitless, making it far less prone to the impacts of torsion and twisting. It has the new camera bump layout that Limitless also has, meaning that it just much more closely hugs the camera design for the Samsung S26. It also has additional raised edges, so it ensures that when your phone hits the ground, that the lenses of the Samsung S26 will be really well protected. It has the same ergonomically designed grip ribs that perfectly position the phone on your hand and also make it far less likely you're going to drop it. It has the lanyard holes, meaning that it's compatible with both the wrist strap and the mouse sling. It has clicky buttons, which have really nice haptic feedback. And on the buttons, like Limitless, Limitless, we have redesigned this so that we've made the buttons thinner and increased the TPU area and stiffness around the buttons, which makes this case far less likely to warp around the sides, which we have had some issues from customers in the past, and it is just part of the process of us trying to optimize every detail of these cases. It has the corner bumps which add impact protection on those high stress areas, whilst meaning that we can keep the phone 25% thinner than previous iterations of clarity without compromising on protection. So the main difference is obviously this is clear compared to the real material finish of Limitless, where you have the aramid fibre black leather. And one of the challenges is trying to keep this case incredibly protective, durable, and also resistant to scratches and yellowing because it's a clear case. And there's a few things we do to really ensure that happens. So this is made with PCTG, and it works in a very similar way to the PC construction on Limitless, where that over molding and interlocking connection happens to the TPU on the sides, meaning that side splitting is very unlikely to happen, and also keeps that incredibly rigid design. It is also a material that is just far more durable than lots of clear cases. And we combine that with an in-mold laminate, because one of the big problems with clear plastics, they are prone to degrading over time, which means they become very scratched up and yellow. And I'm sure that you guys have had experience of cases before that end up looking like this, or like this, or like this, which just completely ruin the look of your phone. And that's part of the reason we've gone for this TPU side. Part of that's protection, but also it makes it completely resistant to yellowing in that space. And the sides are far more prone to yellowing than the back to begin with, because obviously that is where you're holding the phone most of the time. As you've seen with these examples, the back is still very prone to yellowing. So how does the IML film work? The in-mold laminate includes UV stabilized polymer layers and UV absorbers that filter high energy wavelengths before they reach the base material, meaning it's far more protective against UV, especially compared to PC. Harder than the underlying polymer, making it far more resistant to micro scratches from keys, grit, and daily handling. And the great thing about the in-mold laminate is it's structurally engineered within the case. It's not a coating or a spray, making it far more resistant to yellowing and scratching, which is probably the biggest bugbear of clear cases. And then within this back construction, as I explained, it comes with magnetic accessibility as an option. Again, like Limitless, we have completely redesigned the magnet array here upon Samsung's release from the S25. And what we've tried to do is perfectly match what Samsung tell you to do to ensure that it doesn't compromise on any of the functionality or features of your Samsung device, but also have really strong magnetic hold. So again, if we take some of the mouse accessories, this is our wireless charging stand. It just really nicely clips on there. It's really obvious where it goes on because of the magnetic array that you can see on the back, and that also is the case for the stone frame. Right, giveaway time. Before I ask the question, there's a few things I need to clarify. You must like this video and subscribe to our channel to be in the giveaway, and the first person to answer correctly will win. And therefore, if there's someone who answers it afterwards who's also correct, it'll be the earliest answer that wins. The question is, we have recently launched Mous luggage on pre-order, which is made of our latest material, Ultra Matrix, making it seriously lightweight as well as extremely durable. We have done some incredible testing for this. But what I want to know is, including prototypes, how many times have we dropped Mous luggage across our product testing as well as our content testing? And a bonus point where you will also receive a mouse case of your choice with your new S26 is name every single stunt that we've done within a content team to showcase how durable our new luggage is. And really excitingly, for the first time, Mous collabs will be coming to the Samsung S26 Ultra. This will only be on the Ultra variant, and what that means is you get all the benefits I've just explained for clarity, but with the benefit of a huge variety of cases to pick from. So if you're a Samsung lover who has been waiting for more variety on Mous cases, this is your chance, because for the S26 Ultra, you can pick from almost all our collab cases, and that includes our latest collaboration with the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. And And it's not only coming for the S26 Ultra, we will also be rolling out certain designs for the Samsung S25 Ultra. And then the final case range to talk about is Mous super thin aramid fiber. So whilst we are known for protection, we know that different people want different things from their device, and certain people just really care about the natural form of their phone. And that is why we brought out Mous super thin. And what this case is aiming to do is just to perfectly complement your phone's natural form and make it look as aesthetically beautiful as possible. It will protect it from light drops and shocks and scratching, but this is not designed to be super protective like our other cases. So when you see our stunts, we are not using this case, but it is made out of pure aramid fiber. So 2 thin layers of aramid fiber where it has magnets built into it so that it has that magnetic accessibility. And what that means is that it is just 1.2 millimeters thin in the middle and 0.6 millimeters thin on the side. So when you put it on your Samsung, it just feels so nice and almost like you're holding the phone naked. So one of the big issues with super thin cases is that they are really prone to cracking and warping and just degrading over time. And primarily that's because of how they're designed, how thin they are, and the materials they're made out of. With this case being made out of pure aramid fiber, this case is just far more likely to last the length of time that you have the device, which just makes it so much more competitive against other thin phone cases on the market. And on top of that, I personally think it just looks so aesthetic and premium. There's also the camera bump insert here. So when you rest the phone flat or drop it that way, those camera lenses are protected. It's really hard to see, but if you come really close, you can see that it also has that on the top, which means that when I slide it across there, the screen is actually not hitting the table, but we have these very, very tiny edges ensuring that your screen avoids scratching when you place it on the table like that, which is a really nice selling point, especially when the phone case is so thin. And then to try and keep it in line with the natural form of your phone as much as possible, you also have the cutouts here for any buttons that you require on the device. This again has magnetic functionality, making it MagSafe compatible and Qi2 compatible, so that if you have a Mous wireless charger or any Qi2 or MagSafe compatible wireless charger for that matter, this case will really seamlessly clip on like that and has a really strong MagSafe hold, which means it's not coming off. So if you're someone that values the naked look of your phone and the naked feel of your phone above protection, then this is the case for you. So these are our screen protectors for the Samsung S26. We're bringing ceramic screen protectors to the S26, and we have a brand new applicator system for Samsung for the first time. So the two options you'll have with the Samsung S26 is our tempered glass screen protector that we've had for years now, and our latest ceramic screen protector that was brought out for the iPhone 17 that is also coming over for Samsung. And whilst they are both incredibly robust, durable and protective screen protectors, there's slight differences between them, which make the ceramic just that extra bit more durable, more robust in extreme conditions, and drop tested to higher heights. So let's start with the tempered glass screen protector. The main features of this screen protector are that it is 9H hardness, so that's a pencil hardness test that mean it's incredibly scratch resistant and durable. It has an oleophobic layer, which means it's oil resistant, so that the sweat and use with hands it's far more resistant to. It's hydrophobic, which means it's water resistant, so that if you have water droplets on there, they won't suddenly remove the screen protector, they'll just fall on and fall off because of that hydrophobic layer. And we've designed it, of course, so that it's compatible with all features and perfectly fits your Samsung S26. If you want something that's really robust and good day to day, but don't need that extra layer of protection with ceramic, then tempered glass is a fantastic option that's really robust in everyday use. But if you do want something even more durable and protective, then our ceramic screen protector is for you. It just has enhanced strength and resilience to those extreme conditions, and if you're someone that's constantly putting your phone through a lot. So if you want ultimate durability and protection, ceramic is the way to go. But if you are more about everyday protection and just something that's going to work really well for your general use, then then tempered glass is a brilliant option too. Combined with this additional screen protector offering we have a brand new applicator system that we've even improved from the iPhone 17, which means that you can apply your screen protector far more easily than anything we've done in previous years because of the way the applicator works, where you can just simply pop your phone in, align it really clearly through the way it's designed, pop this over, pull it out, and it's really simple to then get the perfect screen protector application. I went through it very quickly there, but if you want to see step-by-step guide, we have a tutorial for the S26 specifically, where you can see exactly how it works. But this is a massive improvement versus anything that we've done before. And what makes it different to so many on the market is that the packaging we've made is completely recyclable. So the box and applicator that it comes in is made from fully recyclable materials. And this is a big thing for us because so many of the packaging you see for these application systems with screen protectors involves so much waste for something that is just putting a screen protector on your phone. So it's incredible the way our team have designed this so that the full applicator and the packaging it comes in is fully recyclable. So that is a complete overview of our Samsung S26 cases. So much work has gone into them this year, as is the case for every single phone launch and every single iteration of all of our case ranges that goes on. As I've said throughout this video, we have an incredible team of in-house engineers who work tirelessly to make these products better and better. So many competitors just source a product, slap their logo on it, don't put any real care or refinement into their products. So our product performance and our engineering process is something we are extremely proud of and a massive reason why our products work so well. And we have so many passionate customers who love us as a brand and love our products. But if you have any questions on anything we've developed this year, please just drop them in the comments below and someone will get back to you about why we've made certain decisions or how this works for your S26 or anything you want to clarify. And as I say in every video, please do like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference to us justifying making these videos so we can give you all the details of our products. So please help us out, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys.